Hello, boys and girls. We are back to reading Kate's book. So let's open to the table of contents to see what story we're going to read next. Okay, can you tell me what story we're going to read next? The last one we read was about campsite. So very good. We're going to read Jack's Tale on page 26. Jack's Tale, page 26. So boys and girls, in today's story, usually a tale is when you go camping and you tell stories around the fire, you're telling a tale. So Jack is going to tell Nan, Kate, and Max a tale. Before we get started, like always, we talk about some vocabulary words we might not know. We are going to see ginger snaps. They're cookies made of ginger. We're also going to see the word, let's see if we can find it, outlaw. The word outlaw is a person living outside of the law, meaning they do not follow the laws. Like robbers, they're outlaws. We're going to see the word drawn, which means I'm drawn to beautiful gardens. So you're pulled towards them. We're going to see the word strong box. It is a box where things are placed to be locked up and kept safe, kind of like a safe box. You're going to see the word top hat, and it's a tall hat, normally worn in special occasions, okay, like a wedding. And we're going to see the word gents, and it's just a short version of gentleman. You're going to see the word nabbed. That means caught. The police officers nabbed the robbers. They caught them. Okay, are you ready? Okay, let's read about Jack's Tale. After dinner, we munched on some ginger snaps. Then Jack shared an outlaw tale. This happened out here in the West a long time back, said Jack. In an age when there were no cars and no planes. Back then, if you had to send a letter, you sent it by stagecoach. The stagecoach was sort of like a car, but it was drawn by horses. There was a place where men would sit on the inside, but the man who drove the stagecoach sat up on top. The man who drove the stagecoach kept a strong box next to him. The strong box was a locked box where he kept the cash. Sometimes outlaws would rob the stagecoach. Those outlaws were bad men, but there was one who some said was a bit better than the rest. His name was Bart. Bart was a sharp dresser. He did his robbing in a jacket and a black top hat. He had the best manners you ever saw. When he robbed, he did not yell and he did not shout at the men he was robbing. Not Bart. He tipped his hat. Then he said, "Excuse me, gents. Would you be so fine as to pass down the strong box with the cash in it?" "No," said Nan. "Yes," said Jack. "It's not just a legend. It's a fact. You can look it up." "Did they catch him?" Max asked. "Nope," said Jack. "He came back and robbed the stagecoach lots of times." "Did they ever catch him?" I asked. "Yes, after a long hunt, they nabbed him. They charged him with theft and locked him up for a long time. He did his time, then they let him back out." "What happened?" I asked. Jack said Bart shaped up in the end when they let him out. He said he was finished with crime. "That's cool," said Max. is a top hat. It's a fancy hat. The end. So boys and girls, I have some questions for you to answer, and then you can go to your workbook and finish answering questions about Jack's tail. I hope you have a good day, and I will see you on Thursday.